Imagine a world without smartphones, movies, or sports arenas. A time when survival was the priority, and every day was a battle for food and safety. Yet, even in this harsh world, early humans found time for fun. Yes, fun. From dancing under the stars to crafting art on cave walls, our ancestors knew how to enjoy life. So, what did early humans do to unwind, connect, and express themselves? Let us travel back tens of thousands of years to explore the surprising ways early humans found joy and leisure in their challenging world. Early humans, like Homo sapiens living 300,000 years ago, faced constant challenges: hunting, gathering, and avoiding predators. But they weren't all work and no play. Fun was woven into their survival. Archaeological evidence suggests that as early as 100,000 years ago, humans engaged in activities beyond necessity. Why? Because play is universal. It builds social bonds, reduces stress, and sparks creativity. For early humans, fun wasn't just a luxury. It was a way to strengthen communities and sharpen skills. Whether they were Neanderthals in Europe or Homo sapiens in Africa, their free time activities laid the foundation for culture, art, and even sports. Let's dive into the ways they entertained themselves. One of the earliest forms of fun was music and dance. Imagine a group of early humans gathered around a fire after a successful hunt. They didn't have Spotify, but they had rhythm. Archaeological finds, like 40,000-year-old bone flutes from Germany, show that early humans crafted instruments from bird bones or mammoth ivory. These flutes produced simple melodies, likely used in rituals or celebrations. Drumming, too, was common, using hollow logs or stretched animal hides. But music wasn't just for listening. Dance was a natural partner. Cave art from Spain and France, dating back 20,000 years, depicts figures in motion, possibly dancing. These dances might have been part of storytelling, spiritual rituals, or just pure enjoyment. Moving together to a beat strengthened group bonds, much like a modern-day dance party. Whether celebrating a hunt or marking a seasonal change, music and dance were early humans' way of letting loose and connecting. Early humans were artists, and creating art was a source of joy. By 40,000 years ago, they were painting cave walls in places like Lascaux, France, and Sulawesi, Indonesia. These vivid images of animals, hunters, and abstract shapes weren't just practical. They were expressions of imagination. Mixing pigments from ochre, charcoal, or minerals, they painted with their hands or simple brushes. Sculpting was another outlet. Small figurines, like the 35,000-year-old Venus of Whole Fells, suggest they carved for pleasure or ritual. Jewelry, too, was a creative pastime. Beads made from shells, bones, or stones found in African caves dating back 75,000 years show they adorned themselves, likely for fun or status. Crafting these objects took time and skill, suggesting early humans found satisfaction in beauty and self-expression, much like artists today. Play wasn't just for kids. Adults joined in too. Archaeological sites have uncovered objects that hint at games. Small, polished stones or bones found in 10,000-year-old settlements might have been dice or game pieces. These could have been used for gambling or strategy games, not unlike checkers or mancala. Children likely played with sticks, stones, or animal bones, inventing games to mimic hunting or fighting. Physical play, like wrestling or mock combat, was both fun and practical, honing skills for survival. In colder regions, evidence of bone skates from 3000 BCE suggests early humans slid on ice for thrills. Play wasn't frivolous. It built strength, coordination, and social ties. Even storytelling was a form of entertainment. Around campfires, elders likely shared tales of hunts or myths, passing down knowledge while sparking laughter and wonder. Early humans loved a good party. Archaeological sites, like those in the Levant from 12,000 years ago, show evidence of feasts. Large gatherings where communities shared food, likely after a big hunt or harvest. These weren't just about eating. They were social events filled with laughter, storytelling, and bonding. Animal bones and hearths at these sites suggest they cooked large meals, perhaps with music or dance. Feasts strengthened group unity and offered a break from daily struggles. Some gatherings may have had spiritual elements, like rituals to honor the dead or celebrate seasons, but the joy of coming together was universal. These moments of connection, sharing food, swapping stories, were early humans' version of a holiday celebration. Hunting was a necessity, but it could also be fun. By 20,000 years ago, humans used sophisticated tools like spears and bows. The thrill of the chase, the strategy of tracking prey, and the triumph of a successful hunt brought excitement. Some archaeologists believe group hunts doubled as social events, where hunters competed to show skill or bravery. Cave paintings of hunts, like those in Spain's Altamira caves, capture the drama and pride of these moments. For young hunters, practicing with slings or spears was likely a game, blending play with preparation. This mix of sport and survival shows how early humans found joy in mastering their environment. The fun of early humans wasn't just about passing time, it shaped who we are. Music and dance evolved into cultural traditions. Art laid the groundwork for creativity and innovation. Games and play sharpened minds and bodies, leading to modern sports. Feasts and gatherings built the social bonds that define communities today. Even their love for storytelling lives on in books, movies, and theater. These activities weren't distractions, they were essential to human development, fostering cooperation, imagination, and resilience. By finding joy in a harsh world, early humans proved that fun is a universal need, as vital as food or shelter. Through social media or binge-watch shows, it's easy to think fun is a modern invention. But early humans remind us that joy has always been part of being human. From flutes carved from bone to paintings on cave walls, from playful games to lively feasts, they found ways to laugh, create, and connect. Their moments of fun weren't just escapes. They were sparks of creativity and community that carried humanity forward. So, the next time you enjoy a song, a game, or a good story, remember, you're continuing a tradition that began tens of thousands of years ago when our ancestors danced under the stars. In a world of survival, early humans showed us that fun wasn't just possible, it was essential. Thanks for joining us on this journey into their playful past. Until next time, find your own spark of joy and keep